So when we think about the Underground Railroad as a network to freedom, we're also talking about a resistance movement. And I know, you just ate breakfast and you probably want to take a nap now, but this is about to get a little bit heavy for you. So this network to freedom was a part of the resistance of enslaved people, right? So when we talk about resistance, we're talking about everyday acts of people who are striving to resist being enslaved. Everybody didn't just go along with that system, right? This map to your right shows you some of those journeys that people were taking to escape. You see some people coming north, but you also see people coming south. Typically, when you learn about the Underground Railroad or slavery in history books, or even you see it depicted in films, you may see people escaping. It may be in darkness. Dogs may be chasing them, bounty hunters. Usually those depictions are of people who are escaping from the deep south into the Midwest. How many people seen the more recent film Harriet that came out a few short years ago? So in that film, if you ever get a chance to check it out, they show you a time period where a law was passed known as the Fugitive Slave Act. And what that law did is it gave enslavers the power from the South to come all the way up to free states and to recapture somebody that escaped. So in the film, they show you when this law is passed, and they show Harriet Tubman and many others striving to escape. And in the next scene, they just show Harriet standing over in Canada. It's like, how did she get there, on an Uber or something like that? Like, you got to fill in the story of how she crossed and how she got into Canada. And our Heritage Center, we fill in that gap. We show you what the community looked like here in Niagara Falls during that time period, which was very different from what you've learned in history, and then how people were able to get across to the Canadian side.